So Giovanni, you are one of the super grooms here at Victoria Colvin LLC, I believe. Could you introduce yourself? Where are you from? How long you've been a groom? The whole story, please.
My name is Yovanni Gonzales. I am 29 years old. I work with Tori Colvin. I've been working with horses for 6 years, and so far the experience has been great for me.
And where are you from?
I'm from New York,
New York.
but
And,
I was born in New York, but live here all my life in Aberdeen, North Carolina.
oh, in North
Yeah.
Carolina. And that's where we are now, right?
Uh, we're
South
in
Carolina.
we're in Aiken, South Carolina right now.
Yeah, okay. And you work for Tori in Florida.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, okay. Hey, and you only started 6 years ago, you told me?
I only started 6 years ago. I started working with horses since I was a little boy. My grandpa introduced me in working with
Oh,
horses. I fell in love with it, and I was working 3 years. I stopped, did pest control. I hated it every moment. Um, and then I told myself I want to get back working with horses again, and worked my way back again.
nice, yeah. And what kind of horses do you take care of now?
Hunters and jumpers right now.
Okay, yeah. And do you have a favorite horse?
My favorite is Moose.
What is he
Um,
doing?
he's doing the jumpers.
Okay, yeah. Nice. Maybe you can show him to us in a little bit.
Yes,
I
I
have a
can.
couple more other questions first. So why did you become a groom? What do you like about it?
I became a groom because I believe being a groom is the most important thing in the horse community. You get them ready, you get to know them a little bit better. Either they're stubborn or they're nice horses. It all depends which one you get.
Yeah,
But I believe being a groomer is you get them ready for the show, you get them all pretty and nice. And I get nervous when I walk them to the
yeah,
show.
yeah.
I get excited for them.
Nice.
And everybody's different, but that's my point of view.
Yeah.
Being a groomer.
And what do you do to make them look pretty and good?
I carry them for a good 3 minutes, really, really well.
Yeah.
Then I brush them, and if they have any white in their legs, I put baby powder. I shine their hooves. I use the shiner spray as well to
Yeah.
make them more shinier, and get them ready. And at the end of when I'm done, I give them a little motivation speech, so they can get their stuff together, and and hopefully they get it right every single time.
And does it work? You motivate?
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
That's funny. Okay. Hey, what's the worst part about your job?
I say when I started being kicked
Oh,
by horses that I don't know,
yeah.
I think that's the only thing I hate about my job. That you never know who's going to get you.
Yeah.
But overall, I love every moment of it.
Oh, nice. That's great. Um, what's your best tip for making a groom's life be a little easier? Because it's a hard job, right? It's
It
hard
is a
work.
hard job. It's long hours.
Yeah.
I believe if don't get stressed out, because I know sometimes shows are back to back.
Yeah.
Be patient and don't freak out.
Yeah.
And that's the best option I can give you. And always try your best.
Yeah. That's nice. Hey, maybe you can explain, because we have also a lot of European people who watch those Meet the Grooms videos. And in Europe it's completely different, because you load them up on a truck, you go to a horse show for 4, 5, 6 days and you come back. Over here you've been here 2 weeks in Aiken, right?
Yes, I've been here for 2 weeks.
So how does it work? How many horses do you bring? What kind of classes? The packing, the traveling?
When we started packing, we always do it like 3 days before to make sure we have everything organized for the show, to make sure we didn't leave everything behind. And then on the day we pack a day before, and then we ship them the next day. They get here, we put them in their stalls.
But they ship commercially, right?
Yes, they
Yeah.
do. And then they get here, we put them in their stalls, eat, feed, let them chill for a second.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure all the horses freak out when they go to a new place.
Yeah.
And we take it easy that day, and then the next day we start hand walking and everything and see how they
Yeah.
like the weather and everything.
Yeah. But you bring all kinds of horses,
Yes,
right?
we're bringing
Like from
jumpers, hunters,
yeah.
all kinds of horses. So far, my experience here with Tori Coleman has been pretty much amazing,
Nice.
but every barn is different.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, what are you most proud of in your whole career as a groom?
That I learned a lot being a groomer.
Oh,
I thought it was going to be just simple stuff, which it's not. Um, I'm proud. I'm really proud how far I got in my life being a groom,
oh,
and even though I feel like I'm not there yet, I still have a lot to learn,
yeah.
and I will still continue to push myself even more farther.
No, that's beautiful. But then I do have another question. So what have you learned from the grooming world so far, and what do you still want to learn?
When I started grooming, I thought it was just brushing the horse
Yeah,
and brushing their mane, and that's it. I didn't know that you had to curry them and get them all pretty and meds and paste and everything. But when I started working in the grooming community, I started learning more and more about it. And
is it also about keeping a horse healthy
keeping them healthy, make sure they're okay, make sure they're not hurt.
yeah,
Always check on them because every day is a different day
yeah,
with horses.
yeah. And what do you still want to learn, or what do you think you can still learn? What more?
I still want to become a better groomer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
And how do
feel-
you do that? How do you learn?
When I learned, I was watching people how to
Oh, yeah.
groom for far distance. I even went to YouTube as well
Yeah, good.
and start getting a little tips, getting a little better, and I will practice on my dogs.
Oh, really?
I will practice on my dogs.
Poor dogs.
They hated it every moment, especially my German Shepherd. He did not like it at all, but he had no choice because that was my practice.
That's
And
so funny.
but that's so far. I will continue to push myself more.
Nice. But now you can also follow HorseGrooms, and then you can
Yes.
also learn. So you don't have to practice on all your
Yeah.
dogs anymore. Okay. Hey, thank you, Giovanni. It was
Thank
great.
you.
Thanks.